Hello YouTube family. Well, it's Friday the 13th. It snowed and they closed school for 6 weeks. So how about that? Big signs that we just all need to be able to be self-sufficient. I wish we would have started this garden and everything a long time ago, like when we first got here. But anyway, even with the snow, we still have stuff we have to get done because spring is here and going to be gone soon. So first we've got Sammy's going to go for a little ride.
Put your feet up. Alright, there you go. Underneath. Go. Alright, carry it up off the track.
Alright, so we
Carry it up on this side.
purchased a few plants the other day at Fred Meyer, and we don't really have room to store things in the house right now. So Tate has started building these raised beds. We're going to have a total of 10. So there's 3 so far. Then we're going to come down, do about 5, and then in front of them do another 5 and have some stuff kind of in the middle. And then this part over here is an open garden. And then back here is where we're going to put our greenhouse. So I'll just kind of take you over here. We did put those plants out here yesterday, and then Tate just covered it up with some plastic, and we were hoping that they would be okay. We couldn't leave them outside, and we really kind of thought maybe we shouldn't take them in the house either, because they were already acclimated to being, greenhouse grown. So kind of excited to see maybe what the temperature reads in here. So we already scraped this off. So, well, we got about 40 or so, which I think is, well, I know for sure is still warmer than it is outside. We have so far ordered our greenhouse. We have ordered 500 raspberry plants. That's a little scary. That's a lot of responsibility. And so we have also had a really nice neighbor come over and help us. We don't have a tractor or any equipment besides just a small rototiller. So he actually helped us with half of this field up here where the raspberries and the garlic are going to go. He tilled all that for us. The spot where we actually went through, removed the sod first, and then we didn't have equipment to get the sod out, and that turned out to be a larger project than we had signed up for. So we had the teenagers come out, unroll everything, and then we were still kind of, well, actually Tate started tilling, and then the neighbor poked his head over the fence and said, "Hey, why don't I bring my tractor over and till this up for you?" So he did, which was just a saving grace. So, but things that we need to get done, boy, today, hopefully. We've got a truck that's been sitting for a while, and out here in the Pacific Northwest, if you have something that you haven't driven for a while, it's going to get some mold in it. So we've got some cleaning to do inside of the truck and get that jumped. And then we have down here some trailers that we need to pull out. And yes, that is our old barn, if you can even call it that. That one's on the list too, but that's going to have to wait a little bit. So anyway, we have some trailers that we need to pull out because we're going to move the goats down here. We have a bunch of blackberry bushes here and then over on the other side of the barn. So we're going to re-fence that in, make a new little shelter for them, and just kind of let them go to town. Currently they're out here in this in this field, but they did escape again the other day. They got into the backyard and got blueberry plants that we had in pots. They got my tree, my dogwood tree, and then larger blueberry plants that were well established and were already here when we got here. So they definitely need to be moved. And there's not a whole lot out there now that we've taken basically half the field away. There's not a lot for them to graze on, and that's really what they want to be doing. I think I might put them on Craigslist for rent or something. I don't know. They were just rescue goats, so they're not to be used. They're not milking goats. I can't really do anything with them, but they're fun to have, and they've done wonders on that field out there. They've been out there for 3 or 4 years, and the soil and everything is really good out there, and we haven't ever had to do any sort of mowing or anything. So other stuff that we're doing, we're taking apart this, when I say we, it's Tate, taking apart this old deck. It had a ramp that kind of went down here, so we're repurposing as much as we can. Those garden beds are made from either repurposed wood or the 70% off wood at Home Depot, and just trying to save money where we can. So we'll keep tearing this ramp down. Yeah, this whole ramp here, up there, it did go all the way down there. We got most of that out. But today, the truck, the trailers, I think the snow is supposed to melt off sometime afternoon today and then be nice tomorrow. So next will be some more of the beds, and then figuring out how to get some soil to fill the beds with. There is compost down the street, I guess, for free, but we'll get that, and then we won't be able to use that until next year. It'll need to sit for a while, so getting the truck going is probably the biggest priority now. We just have so much on our list to get done that we really just every night just kind of have to prioritize what we're going to get done the next day and do our best. The snow was a little bit of a surprise. So I hope that everyone is staying healthy and safe out there. I conquered Winco yesterday, Caitlin and I. And I'm not in a panic about all this, coronavirus stuff. It's the other people that are hoarding this stuff that has me in a little bit of a panic. So we did spend about 2 hours to get out of Winco yesterday. And, we'll be fine. We'll be fine anyways. But making some more elderberry syrup. Actually threw some of that on Craigslist. And, we'll just kind of see where this takes us. So again, I hope you guys are staying safe. Keep a level head. And we'll talk at you later. Bye.